crazy. Cause outside is no feelings, baby. You say it's hard to tell what I've been thinking lately, but behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love. She says let's make this open. Relationships are better when you leave out the hoping. Wish I could simply just tell her whatever we had is broken, but it always ends the same.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. As you can tell by the title, we're doing another review. This time it's on the native stem deck, which I've been riding this deck for about a month and a half now. Whenever my latest FDR video was put out, it was like riding biggest DIY. That was the first time I rode this deck, and I've been riding it since. I figured I'd wait a little to do this one, and because I'm getting something very special soon, which is I'll explain in another video. So I'm gonna review this first, but I'm gonna see you guys up in that tripod, and we'll get going. So let's get you there. All right. I'm gonna say sorry in advance for the noise because they're doing construction on the road outside from my house. So they have like a generator or something set up and it's making noise. But actually get my notes out. Alright, so the Native stem deck. Well, quick background on Native. Native is a rider-owned company based in Sydney, Australia, I believe. Same person, Regan, who owns Native, also owns Syndicate Store. And Native has great riders on their team, such as Nathan Fumongo, Kai Saunders, aka Sondesi. There goes my alarm. And the stem is their entry-level, like, beginner street deck. It also comes in a complete, but we're not going to talk about the complete too much because I don't have it, just this. But it comes in two sizes. They both come 5.25 inches wide. One comes 20.5, the other comes 22. This is the 22. And it also comes in black or raw, and this is the raw. I don't know how much foot space the 20.5 has, but the 22 has 16 inches of foot space. Or a little under, it was like 15 and probably 7/8. It was like a very small amount. Has a 82.5 degree head tube angle. Not ideal, but not bad. The 22 weighs 3.5 pounds, and the 20.5 weighs 3.2 pounds. And it fits, so it comes with this built-in fender, but you can remove it, but you can only put fenders on this, unless you want to modify, because this only fits the Native brake pattern, which is like a wider ratio. And they only make fenders, and none of their decks come with brakes. But it can only fit a 115 by 20, up to a 115 by 24. I managed to squeeze a 120 on it, but it just kind of doesn't feel right. And there's also, like, if something got jammed into your fender, it would lock your wheel, because there's not, like, there's like a 2mm gap. Where with a 110, you have room. It has these nylon, like, deck ends. Not exactly what I would like. I would like them to be rounded, but because 5.0s aren't really, or even like fakey feebles just don't feel that good on this because of that. But I mean, it's pretty good. And what this deck's like special for, besides the fact that it's only $100, is the full flat bottom that all Native decks have. I like it. I like the flat bottom. There's really nothing. Well, there's some, like, you need a decent amount of wax to grind because there's more contact, so there is a more chance of sticking. But it also feels good because you can move it around on grinds a lot better. And then, like, graphic-wise, it just says Native stem on the head tube. Has some graphic, like the Native logo on the fender, and then it's pressed into the head tube. Oh yeah, also has a crook groove. And the blunt space, is very low. It's more made for, like, your wheel turned, like your wheel's gonna be turned and then you slide, than a blunt stall. It's like a blunt slide on a rail instead of a stall and a quarter. That's really all I have to say about the deck. So we're gonna roll some B-roll, put my scooter back together, and then cut to the park. It is Snake City out here, yo. We got like little kids on Razor, little skateboard kids over there. Just, it's bad. But I'm out here with the native stem deck doing a review. I forgot to mention that with the nylon ends, this side, instead of having like a bolts in there, it's threaded. And you can also buy these separate. And I don't know if I remember saying this, but the spacers can like stay in the fender. So it holds your spacers for you. That's about it. Throw you guys on the chest mount, get to riding. Let's go. Okay guys, so in conclusion, I'm gonna go over the pros and cons of the native stem deck, at least for me. There's not that many cons. Actually, there's only cons because the pros pretty much everything. The major thing for me is I wish there was more concave, because I like to do turndowns, and I like it to cup my foot a little more, so if there's a little more concave, it'd be nicer. And I don't like the head tube angle, mainly because with like tall bars, it's just not good, but it's made to have like 25 high, not, I think I'm running 29. But it locks so nice for being such a small, like not such a small deck, but a smaller deck. It's up there in the top 3, probably second place of best decks that, like, in my opinion, that slide the best. Number 1 is what I'm going to be reviewing soon, probably like 15-20 days from now. But I do enjoy it. One con that's not a con for me, but for other people might be this fender. To put a different brake or fender on it, you would have to like drill different holes. Especially if you wanted to put a brake on it, you have to modify it to fit because there's a big gap. And the 3mm bolts, that's kind of a con, but like as long as you know how to work on scooters the right way, it shouldn't break. Or you shouldn't strip it, I mean. But other than that, I think it's pretty nice. I'm gonna throw some NB roll of the scooter built together and probably like 2 or 3 more clips. I learned rotor whips today, and I'm very hyped about that. You guys saw that already, I think. That's going in my edit. My edit either sometime this month or in August should be coming out. It all depends on if I want a certain clip or not, which I'm not going to bring up. But it requires me going to Philly again because I couldn't get it last time. But that's besides the point. But I want to get this edit out soon because then I don't have to worry about it. I can just ride without needing to film clips every day. And I can just ride, have the GoPro on my chest, record videos for you guys. Because I've been working on this for like a year and a half now. So, gotta get through this soon. But, hope you guys liked it. Follow me on Instagram for any updates. Link in the description.